And now Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Paul Bean.
Let's take another look at that storm tracker, because this is the first time in about a week and a half we've even seen any rain even close to the Snake River Plain. Over the last couple of hours, we've seen a lot of moisture move through, as you can see up by Jackson, a little bit down by Rockland as well. And this is the first time, like I said, the first time we've been seeing this moisture move through in a long time, and unfortunately it's not staying around for long. Let's zoom out real quick. I'll show you the system that's rotating to the south of us. That's what's bringing in that moisture. Now, as we move into tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow, the Central Mountains will see that moisture move out of there. Over tomorrow night, we'll see the Snake River start to clear out, and then the Tetons will finally be clear by 2 days from now. So it's moving relatively fast out, and for a lot of the areas like Snake River Plain, Pocatello, Idaho Falls, we're not going to see any more rain this week. So this is it. We're seeing it cool down a bit, but we're going back to those upper 90s relatively soon. Looking at tonight, scattered thunderstorms still in the area, 63 in Pocatello, Idaho Falls at 62. And now we have been seeing on and off some thunderstorm warnings throughout the region, especially in Power County. So we have been seeing these thunderstorms move through. It's been a little bit of a relief. We've seen the temperatures move down a little bit, and as we move into tonight, it's starting to clear out. Isolated rain and thunderstorms in the Central Mountains, 59 in Chalice, 62 in Salmon. Central Mountains will be clear by tomorrow. And then for the highlands in western Wyoming, scattered rain and thunderstorms as well, 53 in Island Park, 49 in Jackson, and they're going to stick around the longest out of all of them. But as we move into tomorrow, that's when we start to see it start to clear out throughout the day. And fortunately for the Snake River Plain, it starts to come back in the evening. So once we're into the late afternoon, evening, expect to see that rain come back in. 83 in Island Park and Jackson. And for the highlands, that's going to stick around another day. And it's the heaviest chances in the highlands in western Wyoming. That moisture is cleared out by tomorrow for the Central Mountains. But look at those temperatures still in those low 90s. Chalice at 90. And Salmon in 94. And then finally for the Snake River Plain, chance of those PM thunderstorms, like I said, in those late afternoon into evening periods. That's where you're going to see them move back in. And the temperatures aren't cooling down by that much. Today we saw 98s. The day before that we saw triple digits. And right now we're only in the 96 range in both Pocatello and Idaho Falls. So it's only cooling very marginally. And luckily enough, we will get down into the low 90s. But then we're going to start to shoot back up. Checking out that 7-day forecast, it stays hot all week long. And as you can tell, well, it does cool down a little bit. Tuesday at 90, it starts to shoot back up, and by next weekend, even though that rain cooled us down a little bit, by next weekend, we will be back near those triple digits for Saturday. So it is going to be, once again, that brutal heat moving in by next weekend. Idaho Falls, a very similar pattern. Check that out. Seeing that rain quickly clear out, cools very briefly down into the upper 80s, but then sticks back to those upper 90s for next weekend. So it's a little bit of a break for your work week, and then unfortunately, that summer heat is back, and it has been pretty brutal lately. So the Teton area might be the place you want to take a quick vacation to. We're only seeing those low 80s and a little bit more of that rain Sunday, Monday, and way far down the week on Friday. We see those scattered thunderstorms move through, and they'll definitely feel a little bit cooler while those are going through. And then finally for the Central Mountains, staying dry and warming back up. That's the name of the game. Cooling down to those 80s, then all the way back up to those late 90s by next weekend. So, of course, this weekend has been very brutal, and it'll be nice to have a break, but unfortunately, you know, keep that sunscreen out, continually stay hydrated, because it's going to get hot again.
Exactly. All right.